Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Ava with Stitching in the Interlake. How's everybody doing? Yes, I have Christmas music on. And you know why? Because it's snowing outside. I got up and Susie was covered in snow. And so here, let me turn this down here for now. Okay. I just put it on for a few minutes. I was looking for the song Let It Snow, but couldn't find it. So anyway, yeah, it's snowing here. It is the 13th of October, 2022. And I am working here on Halloween Sampler. And I am, let me see here. I'm working on this color, which is 954. So I am running a little bit late today because Sydney, oh gosh, because Sydney, no. I was supposed to have a Sydney. I was supposed to have a phone, a doctor's phone call tomorrow at 3:30, I think, or 4:30, something like that. Anyways, and they called me yesterday and asked if I would change the time and actually come in to see her. So I went in for 10:15 this morning, and I had my blood work done yesterday, and everything came back perfect, normal. But I'm still glad that my A1C and everything else is still good. Which is really good. But regardless, I am continuing on with my weight loss and watching what I eat, being carb conscious, the whole bit, because I'm not giving up now. Just because it's Sydney, that it seems to have cleared itself up. Yeah, right. But once a diabetic, always a diabetic, right? Because you have a greater potential. Sydney! Stop it. Oh, ow! Let go of my finger. Sydney. It's going to be one of those days again, people. Sydney. No. Sydney, stop it. So, let's put him underneath here. Okay, there. Yeah, get underneath there. No, no, no. How can you resist such a face, huh? How can you resist such a face? He's murder on my hands. Yeah, Sydney, come on. Come on. Go. So I was in there, and I like I said, I'm going to keep on with my low carb program, and I'm not giving up on that. Because if I went back to the way that I was eating, Sydney, let go. Get down. Get down, Sydney. Get down. Go and lay down there with Lilybell. You know, like, if I gave myself free rein, I'd be right back to where I was in no time. And I would have gained back weight and then some. So I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So I'm just going to continue watching my blood sugar, and hopefully, my goal is still to be down to 200 for the end of the year. Oh, I didn't even tell you. I went yesterday and I stopped in. Well, I had to go for my blood work, so I went and did that. And then I went and got weighed. And, oh gosh. And I have lost, right now, a total of 11 pounds. Not bad, huh? I am down to 208. So I've got only 8 more to get down to the end of the year. And I'm working on that. So it's, yep. I am going to do it. I can see it. And then, you know, and then I'll go down in 5-pound increments. So that is, Alexa, what is 11 pounds in kilograms?
11 pounds is about 4.99 kilograms.
So 5 kg I've dropped. Okay. So, which is outstanding. Which is outstanding. I love it. I love it. Now, was it hard at the beginning? You're darn tootin', because I had to detox off of all that sugar. And get myself out of all that sweet stuff. And sometimes, oh, I have cravings. But I persevere. If I have a craving to eat something, I have almonds here beside me. So I'll munch on a few almonds. I have grapes, and I know grapes are high in sugar, but in fructose. But it's better than, you know, grabbing a cookie or something, right? No, I don't want to do that. So, but anyway, and yeah, so I went to the post office. The 2 packages are gone. They're in the mail and they have gone. And the one going to the States will probably take 2 weeks or so. The one going to Regina, Carrie, you should have it Monday, possibly Tuesday. So, and then, like, I had a really bad migraine yesterday. Really, really bad. Well, I'd had a migraine for the last few days. I guess maybe 4 or 5 days. And it was just progressively getting worse and causing me more and more problems. And I couldn't even think straight. I couldn't even speak a coherent sentence. I couldn't put a sentence together. And so anyway, yeah. And then, yeah, so then I was sitting here and I was chatting with Amy, and then and then the people that were working on the porch, I had kind of overheard just a tad, just a little bit, about something to do with the porch roof. And they took all the insulation out, and it was all, the plywood there was just all rotten. So then we were debating what we were going to do here for the winter. And I had agreed that we should just shut off the room and not even use it. And so, because, and then just look at it again in the spring. And so, yeah. So I wasn't here when Juliet and Sandra came to look at it. And so I don't know. But so then I met Juliet and Sandra. They were driving back uptown, and so I stopped, and I had asked Juliet, I said, what's happening? And she said that they were looking at just doing what they had to do and just winter ready it and leave it until next year. So that's what is going to happen. That's what's going to happen. I was again, filled with anxiety and combativeness and agitation this morning again. So they're changing my medication, and I'm going off the fluoxetine, 1 capsule every 2 weeks. And then so I start that tomorrow. And then starting next Friday, I will be put on, slowly titrating up the new medication. So, so that's what we're going to do. And that suits me just fine. And I told Dr. F, I said, I want a review of my case every year. And she said, she said that she would be happy to have it done twice a year. And I said, yep, okay, we can do that. So, but I said this time around I want it in person. I don't want it over the phone. I want it in person. So that won't be now for 6 months. So what is that? October, November, December, January, February, March sometime. So, yep. So, it's warm outside, like it's 0 or +1. So it's not that cold, but I still had to go outside and plug Susie in because yesterday I went outside to try and start her and she was just deader than a doornail. So I plugged her in for, I don't know, an hour maybe an hour. But I told Juliet, I said, I've got to get Susie in the garage. I have to get her in the garage. I can't do this anymore. I cannot I can't have her outside because she's already having problems starting. So, yeah, so then I went to the co-op and I oh, I picked up a few things like frozen veggies and frozen fruit, some grapes, bananas, some carbonate bread, small package of nuts, some seasonings, almond milk, that kind of thing. So, yep. I was not expecting all this snow. They said that it's only supposed to snow about 1 centimeter, less than a centimeter. Wow. Like, you can still see the grass and all that. Like, it's not covered. So, yeah. So I think maybe this afternoon I might try and put the window cling on. Because, yeah, something to, you know, have a little bit more of a barrier there. Because there's 3 windows, possibly 4, that are not that good. So I have them to do. So, so if you're just new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. There was a new lady and she was from Ontario. So I am thrilled. Oh, see, I didn't finish up all of these ones. I got sidetracked yesterday. And then with my migraine, there was just, yeah. It did not go over well. Yeah. Oh, yeah, see here. I couldn't see it earlier. Do you ever get that? Like, you can't see the forest for the trees? You know, it's just too much going on. And that. But yes, if you're just joining us, and especially if you've just subscribed, thank you so very much. There is a dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake, all one, or, well, no, not all one word. Stitching in the Interlake. I'm having trouble again. And you just have to make mention of, answer the question, who are 2 of my 3 sidekicks? You can always go back and look. All right? Just go back and look. I usually say it at either the beginning or the end of my videos. So, yeah. Oh, I'll be so happy to get this one done. I am so looking forward to get... Gosh. I don't know where he went off to. Must have gone off into the bed. Okay, gotta go here, right? Yeah, I did that. So, yeah. Oh, and my email address is stitchingintheinterlake, all one word, @gmail.com. Okay, so if you ever need to get a hold of me, that is the place to do it. And all the information will be down below. And please like, share, and comment. And we're just a great bunch of people. There's a few guys, not many. And but still, you know, we're a great bunch of people here. And we have the common interest of stitching / diamond painting / crafts, right? So, you know, and how can you go wrong with an interest in such a hobby? So, but, yeah. Oh. And what? Oh yes, I know what I was going to say. There is a DRAW on Sunday, and one of these will go to someone in Canada, and one will go to someone in the U.S. And there is, if you're in the outside of Canada and the U.S., you can use the word thanks in a sentence, and you will be entered into a DRAW for a $25 gift credit from 123 Stitch. Okay. So, and that's just open. So please put down there where you are. Okay. So that I know to make sure that you're outside Canada and the U.S., you know. And it doesn't matter if you're Australia or Japan or South Korea or you know, wherever it is, right? That you get that. Mexico, Germany. Okay, so we have this one. This is a 58 by 78, so a 48 by 68 finish size. And so, yeah, so we have this one. And then we have this one, which happens to be flowers in a vase. And you can see the colors of the flowers. There is no picture to this. There never was a picture to this. Okay. So, but it's quite large too. I don't know how big it is. But, yeah. So anyway, these use the silks or the rayons. Okay. Or satin. I don't know what they are. They're something like that. So if you're in Canada or the U.S., to ENTER this, please use the word silk, singular or plural, in a sentence, okay? And it must be in a sentence, not just the word, not just two words, but in a sentence, you know, a coherent sentence, okay? and that for you to be entered, well, I said the word, entered into for this on Sunday. And I will be doing the DRAW. Oh, gosh, it'll be about 10 o'clock in the morning. And then you have until Monday night to get in touch with me, because on Tuesday I do up the shipping labels, because these are getting shipped for free. One to Canada, one to the US. Okay, so please get in touch with me. Please get in touch with me. Okay, and so unfortunately we had one lady who had won one of the last ones, and she was unable to get in touch with me. And so by Monday evening, I had to draw another name. Otherwise, you know, I was going to lose my free shipping for the day. And I don't normally do that. You know, I usually give you time and all that, like over a week to get in touch with me. But I'm on a time constraint. And I have had to have that in there. So, and if you have not won in the last, say, I would say 3-4 months, okay, and I don't do draws very often, okay, or giveaways. I don't do them often because it costs a fortune to send, and postal rates are going up again in January, and it's just, yeah. So they offered this free shipping, and but you had to use this Snap, S-N-A-P, ship. What a name. Could they not have come up with something else? So hard to say. But anyways, so as a small business, and I've had my business number for years, that I can ship for free. But it's only on Tuesday. Okay? So that's why I need whoever it is, you know, you must tell me. So that DRAW will be done on Sunday morning. Okay? And remember to use the word, oh, and to use the word silks, or silk, in a sentence. Okay? And you must be over 18. You must be a subscriber to my channel. Okay? If you're not a subscriber, you cannot be entered. Okay? And you must tell me at the end of your comment whether you are in Canada or the US. It just makes it easier for me to put you in the right category. So it makes it simpler. Because then I'm not looking back and having to ask and all that kind of stuff. Just tell me where you are. Canada or the US. You don't have to tell me exactly where just yet. Okay. So, but, yeah. So yeah, so I'm going to do this. I think Randy and Pam are coming after, and I'm going to have to pay for getting the garage door opener in. I'll get them to do it now, but I can't pay them until after payday, which is in 2 weeks. I don't know if it's 2 weeks today or 2 weeks tomorrow. Could be today. So, yeah, because I got to get Susie in the garage. She does not like this weather. Not at all. Not at all. I have to go out after lunch and put some birdseed out. And I'm going to put the suet packs out. So, yeah, I keep hoping it's going to stop snowing, but not yet. This might be the way it's going to be all day. All day. So, yeah. So it's just, yeah, I'm not doing much. I have to take a shower after. And, but yeah, I was so thrilled when I got weighed yesterday. And I asked them, and I was down to 208. I am just so, I'm down to about 94 kgs. So, now, many of you who do not have a weight problem and have never had a weight problem don't understand, you know, what it's like. But I am thrilled. And you may think, oh, wow, she's over 200 pounds. Oh, you know, I would never get that way. Well, you know what? I never thought I'd get this way. But I am. Oh, one thing with the new medication that I have to have regular blood work, a regular EKG, and I don't know what. I'm almost tempted now just to go on quetiapine. Do an increase on quetiapine. I think I might phone and forget the new one and just do an increase of quetiapine instead. And both of the new and the old medication make you gain weight anyways. And it would be like hell that I'm going to. She said I can go up as high as 150 to 200 milligrams. No way. No bloody way. But this new medication is harder on the heart. And I'm just kind of thinking no. So maybe I'll phone and tell them to leave her a message to, I'll just take the quetiapine instead. Because I've been on it. I've been as high as 300 milligrams. I didn't like it. And I got myself down. But at least I've been on it. You know, and it's relatively safe. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do that. And I think she said she was going to increase my Prazosin. So, to help me with my nightmares. And that, oh yeah, they have to check liver and kidney function. Yeah. So we'll see. We shall see. All right, everyone. So I'm going to just continue working on with that green, and then I have to go back and do here where I missed. And do that. And then see what happens. See what happens for the rest of the day. So, all right, everyone. I guess that's it for now. So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Miss Twinkle Toesies. Yep, Miss Linda. Jonah is up there on the sofa, and I believe Sydney is in his carrier there. He goes in there when he wants some peace and quiet. When I want some peace and quiet. So he goes there on timeout. All right, everyone. So again, please like, share, comment. And because when you like and share, it helps my channel to grow. And I certainly want it to go. I only need one more to get to 450. I'll be so thrilled. Yeah, and then I'm going to work my way up to 500. So I'm doing so well, so well, so well. All right, everyone. Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would see that my sins would be forgiven. All right, everyone. I'm praying that the snow ends here soon. Oh, hopefully. All right. Toodaloodles, everybody.